recording, we had everyone just holler John at the same time. John?
John?
I'm here.
John?
John? Come on, John, you can say it too.
John!
Brian is still too nice.
But you can hear me?
He's still not picking on John.
Look, I got a pizza. John, where you at, John? Come on, boy.
He left. He thinks we're John. We could totally fucking hear you. We were fucking with you.
Oh, are we about to see you, John?
Are we about to see you? Face?
Are we about to see your face? COVID-19.
See the first his face revealed, John?
Showing his face to the world? No, he's not.
Damn it, John. COVID-19 can't be spread through.
That is my face. It's a little white thing with big eyes. There.
Little white ass with big eyes? Okay. All right, so we left off Bellerophon and Felnox alone and in the world engine. Both Oberon and MacReady disappeared and faded out of existence and went wherever imaginary characters go in Moonwind. So and became funnel characters for Tyler. They can use it anytime. So the two of you are standing exactly where I described last time. Directly behind you, you can see what's going on in Kalandrah. Yes, it's a fucking amazing book. I can't wait to use it, Tyler. This Sunday. Show it. I saw you did. Show it. Show the book. Ty, show that book. Look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. Jonathan has it too. It's the Lamentations of the Flame Princess.
Mine's coming in tomorrow, I believe.
It will be used Sunday night. So what were we? So you're standing over on the rim of a cliff that goes nowhere. Below you is nothing. Above you is a giant web. The web ends in the desiccated corpse of Arkannon Rex. Behind you is a flickering portal, wall, something that looks like it leads back to Kalandrah. And on one side of you, to the left of Bellerophon, is a white hourglass. To the right of Felnox is a black hourglass. Both of them are already used up, and you may turn them if you want. Let's see what the hell happens. But this giant web seems to be made of chains. Okay, the image on the screen is not the web, but it's the closest I can find to the web, and it should remind you of.
It's not like spider webs, it's chains.
They're chains, but there's so many of them they look like a spider web. And in the direct center is the desiccated corpse of Arkannon Rex. I'm just using that because you guys have seen this movie, so it should remind you of the movie, and it should scare you. Well, what happens?
I don't know about John.
So, what do you do? Bellerophon, Felnox. It's just you.
And you said the up?
I can't hear you. You said I heard you said that, and then you broke up.
You said the hourglass in front of us was used up?
Yes, they are. They're turned down, as in like the last person who used it's already been used. I mean, you can.
The sand's already at the bottom.
Yeah, you can turn it if you'd like. I can go get it. I have one here. I can show you the hourglass and show you how you function.
What else do we see besides all the chains around Arkannon Rex? Like, do we see? You said spiders, right? Spiders were climbing on the chains.
There are little tiny spiders that every time you look at the chains, you see them. But it's almost like the moment they see that you see them, they vanish, and they're like hordes of them. They'll disappear and they go behind the chain. They go wherever you're not looking, but basically they're only in your peripheral. If you turn your head, you'll see them basically go away and hide behind the chain. They're little white spiders, thousands upon thousands of them.
So how do you want to handle this?
I know ways how to handle this, but this is your trial, Felnox.
You do realize that's probably the tide, right?
And
You hear like a whoosh
What do I try?
sound behind you, and if you happen to glance behind, I'll tell you what that was.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what do I see?
Behind you, through the flickering imagery of Kalandrah, you can see Naga, and she's basically flying really quickly past whatever this is, this window into Kalandrah, and she has in her claws Canis, King Canis, dwarf.
Mm.
Is there a way to try to get her in here?
You can try.
I could try and call her. But remember, Felnox, you chose these trials. I cannot do them for you. I can help you. I will be here to assist. But I won't do it for you.
You do realize the whole point for me coming in here was trying to stop the tide? That's something that if it doesn't get done, we're all dead.
I understand. Everybody has trials. I've had many of mine.
Oh, good grief.
You have yours now, Felnox.
Uh-huh. Jumping out of character.
Both of you roll perception checks.
Mm-hmm.
You may use intelligence or personality, whichever one is higher. Get my funky dice. Please tell me what you roll. I'm not looking.
Not good enough. 7.
Okay. Bellerophon's like, ooh, this shit's colorful. It's all these cool cosmic colors. I never knew chaos was this pretty. That's pretty much what. John?
19 on intel.
Okay, John. You notice above you, and you realize in horror that directly above you, maybe like miles above, but it's so huge that you can still see it, is a massive white spider. I'll take an image of it and show it to you. And I'm talking like a thing that's like a mile across. Okay. By far the largest animal you've ever seen in your life. It looks something like what's on screen. You see it in the group? Okay. The thing is just sitting there. It looks fat, like it's just eaten. And in its body itself, in its white body, you can see like veins, and they're pumping fire, and like the blood inside of them is fire, is combined with flame, and in its abdomen, in its ass, inside of it is a giant hourglass that you can actually see through the abdomen.
Is the time in the hourglass moving?
No.
All right. So it's probably linked to armor hourglasses.
It has not seen you.
I'm sure the moment we set foot on this web, it will detect us.
Or if we mess with these hourglasses.
Time is running out, Felnox. I try and contact Naga.
How would you try to contact
So, wow, he's seriously more towards fighting.
How do you try to contact Naga? Jonathan, mute you yourself.
All right.
When we see Naga, is it through East? How was it again? Was it through a portal?
Directly behind you is almost like a window. You came through a portal behind you. That same portal looks like a window now. It's almost like like a large wall, maybe like 70, 80 feet across, up and down and sideways, and it's flickering, and through the flicker, it's almost like looking through like church glass. You can see Kalandrah, and this is apparently the view from the tower where the world engine is situated, and you can, and every now and then you see her. She basically will fly right past you and make a very strong whooshing sound. Lightning seems to be like issuing forth from the world engine, and like there's like lightning blasts lashing out of her. But every time it tries to hit her, it misses. She's able to like avoid it. And after they try, she moves away for a little bit, and then she'll return and keep flying. She's trying to find a hole to get to do something. She has Arkannon in her claws, in her talons.
All right. I try flipping over the hourglass.
Which one?
The black one.
The black one? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It flips over, and you see that it starts to sand starts to move through, and very, very slowly. It's a very large, fat amount of sand. The moment you did that, you hear like a tinkling sound coming from the web, and the entire web moves, like just slightly, like almost like a wind hits it. Okay.
Now, are the spiders, when I look at them, are they still moving fast or are they moving slow?
The little spiders, they stop. Mm-hmm. They stop. They're not moving away from you. They're looking at you. They're no longer trying to avoid your vision.
Might be the time to move.
Yeah. So I'm going to start trying to make my way up. Okay. Is there a way for you to get Naga in here? Like, could you try and first open that portal? Magic shield, levitate. Good grief.
I could go there, but I would leave you behind.
Levitate.
That was you, John.
Huh?
The sound is coming from you.
Yeah, that's my grandmother.
No, it's okay.
Oh, I forgot to put Merlin back on. Sorry about that. Caster casts on a target chosen, levitates into the air. The spell is useful for getting over walls or into canyons and handy for carrying heavy objects. Alright, so 170, 176. Alright, I'm gonna use levitate to try to move up.
Okay, you're casting levitate. What page?
176.
176.
Mercurial magic, no change.
Okay. What is it? What's your mercurial magic?
No change.
No change, okay. Go ahead. Roll.
Big?
I'm here, man. Roll.
Yeah, I got a 15.
15? I didn't hear that. Okie dokie. Roll a manifestation. 1d4.
Three. Three.
So, I'll tell you what happens.
What was that?
You feel a shadow over you guys, and a great winged bird comes out of nowhere, and basically it ignores the webbing and grabs Felnox by the shoulders and starts flying him very slowly, almost like a levitation, going 20 vertical feet per round of concentration. So you basically, Felnox closes his eyes, he's concentrating. As this bird grabs him, it starts flying flying him through the webbing. Whatever webs the bird touches, the spectral bird touches, it doesn't do anything to them. Like the webs don't move or anything at all. It's going through it very slowly. Lower your armor class by 2 as you're levitating, Felnox.
The little spiders were black, right?
No, they're
white,
just like the big one.
Oh, the little ones were white too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So as I'm making my way up to Arkannon body.
The Rex's body. Okay, so you're very slowly making your way through the webbing, with that spectral bird taking you there. Bellerophon, what do you do? You see Felnox vanishing in the distance towards the corpse, the carcass.
Okay. What did I do?
You notice his hourglass is about halfway through. He's not halfway though.
He's not what?
He's not halfway to the body. He's about a third of the way.
Okay.
Felnox does not notice that because he has to remain concentrated on where he's headed per the spell.
All right, so I'm going
the
to
destroyer, the wizard thing when he summons that giant bird to capture the princess.
Yeah.
A spectral bird. Very cool, John. I would play that tune if I had it here. I had no clue you were gonna do this. It's a really cool tune from that movie when it happens when he does that.
I tried to turn my wings and my body into fire. I rolled a 5.
What are you doing?
Turning my
What is it, a spell?
No, it's I usually just do my mighty deed.
Okay, so you rolled a 5. You turn your body into flames.
Yes.
Flames. Okay.
Into Avengers.
Okay, so your body starts freaking igniting with flames. Your wings turn into flame, and you got that aura now, which you'll do 1d6 to anyone who touches you. 1d6 flaming damage. It's done.
Okay.
What do you do?
All right, so I put a foot on the web just to test it on the chain.
Okay, as you put your foot on the web on the chain, you feel the whole thing fucking moving. The entire thing starts to move. The entire web, and you can hear the clinking sounds. It's almost like bells everywhere. John, roll a dexterity saving throw. What do you call it? Reflex save. Or you touch the web.
Yeah, I just wanted to test it.
Yeah, no, but that causes the whole thing to move. You just
Yeah. No. I just wanted to see something. I'm testing something. If the hourglass is mine specifically, or is it something else? You know.
I got a 14.
He turned the black hourglass. The white one is not touched.
Yeah.
You roll a 14. That's good enough, John. You're able to maintain concentration and avoid the web. Okay, and then you're in the bird that you're controlling. You continue moving down the path. Bellerophon, the spider starts moving. Directly above you, you see the spider. It starts its little disgusting fucking mandibles start to touch each other, and it looks down at you. And you see the all of its eyes, all its like 20 eyes staring at you. And you hear in your head, food, hunger.
Right.
I have tasted you before. And he starts coming straight for you. Its webbing starts to make its way through the web straight for you. The thing is like a mile across.
I flipped the yeah. I flipped the white hourglass.
The white hourglass does nothing. It already knows you're there. It's coming straight for you.
All right.
You realize that because it's coming towards you, Felnox will make it to Rex's body.
Okay.
That thing will get to you within. Let's rake a nice little roll. 1 round. You have 1 round to figure something out.
Okay. So I start flying away from him, but away from Felnox to keep him away, so I could.
Are you flying into the web or through the portal? Where
Just
you
I'm well. You know what? If I edge closer to the portal, I wonder if he'll follow me or not. I'll add to the portal.
Okay, so you're standing in front of the portal. The tide comes real close to you. You can see that just the immense size of the thing. As it gets close to you, you feel you suddenly see the webs start coming down. Basically, start to come around you. Those chains, your fire stops them for a couple seconds, but now they're going to start entangling you. So you're going to roll a saving throw.
Okay.
You do roll a dex saving throw, or you are entangled.
Okay. I'm gonna do a mighty deed to fly out of them.
After the save.
Yeah. Can I use a mighty deed for my save?
No.
Okay. All right.
Roll save.
All right.
You might not have to do that.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
25.
25. Okay. The webs grab you, but your wings are able to burn them. You're not sure how much longer that you can go though. The webbing is landing all around your body, and the moment it starts to land around you, it hardens into chains. It transforms into chains, and it's starting to create basically a wall around you. You notice that when it hits the portal, the crystal glass of the portal, the webs dissipate. They have no power on the other side. What do you do?
Okay. I cut through the portal.
Okay. So as you cut through the portal, it breaks like glass. Okay, and you fall out and land in Kalandrah, surrounded by the archmages, and the whole thing then basically closes up again. And Kellendros grabs you, pulls you through, and drops you on the floor. He said, "What were you? What is going on in there?"
I do not know.
Where are the other two? Reddington, Felnox.
Gone.
And then he looks back through the portal. You can see like the shimmering through, still the web through the portal, but the tide, its entire mass stops there, and it starts basically putting its web all around the portal, making sure it's blocked, and you can't come back in. Will you try to go back in?
I can't leave fucking Felnox alone.
Do you say that out loud to them, or you notice that there's very few archmages in this room now? This is completely different than the last time you were here. Most of them are burned alive. You see a bunch of corpses, the charred corpses of the archmages. There's only a few of them standing here. Kellendros.
We have to fight that tide.
Joan of Arc and Count Saint Germain are the only ones standing here with him.
I have to go back in there. Kellendros, do you have anything that could fight the tide?
We can try. Saint Germain. And Saint Germain goes over there and he puts both his hands on the glass, and you see his hands glowing like a white color. He said, "Give me a moment." Meanwhile, on the other side, Felnox, you concentrate your way to the desiccated corpse of Arkannon Rex, and you land basically inside of his rib cage. You there, John?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay. Inside the rib cage is something strange. Okay, I'm going to move the tide over to the left. And we're going to pull out what you see. Okay, you see like a little garden. Like somebody has been living here. This dude right here. It looks like this.
See the side.
There's a dude wearing armor. He doesn't look that old, but something about him screams eons to you that he's ancient. And he's basically standing. He's standing in a garden. He's got like these little plants in pots all around him, and they're small. They're not that big. And he's got a little thing to water them, and he's got a throne in the middle of them. He's got like a little house built here, and he's sitting on the throne, but he had just finished watering the plants, and you can see he's still holding his little wash thingy, his little thing to water the plants, and he notices you. A visitor. I haven't had one in a while. Besides,
I bow.
he's like, May I have the pleasure of your name?
My name is Felnox.
Yeah, you smell my body.
I feel that I should know that name. My name is Arkannon Rex. This is my guardian.
Oh. So you're the true Arkannon Rex.
He stands up, he's got his little water thing, he starts watering his plants. Again, almost absent-mindedly. He says,
Is there any way... Excuse me, Arkannon Rex?
oh, you're still here. You're here
yes.
a while, aren't you?
Well, for the time being, I may be a little annoying. Listen, is there any way to revitalize your magic? You're about to be... Oh. He looks around, he's like, you're being drained by a giant spider.
A giant spider. That creature outside.
It's the tide.
That thing from another world. Yes. It took that. It took my other body. He looks above and you see the desiccated, massive body of the red dragon. What of it?
Well, I mean, is there any way we can revitalize you so you can help fight that thing?
There's a castle not far from here.
I wouldn't know how. I wouldn't know if I wanted to be revitalized. Everything I've done, Felnox, has led to this moment. Would my returning to the physical plane help you in any way?
Do you know what's happening to your body at the moment?
It is dying. There isn't much left of it, as you can see.
There has to be a way to save you.
I suppose there is. As Arkannon Rex, I was a being of flame, Felnox. I have no way to ignite the body. I only have water. So I can feed myself.
So if your plants may not like me, but if I can ignite your body, would that help?
You tell me, Felnox, of the flame. Would that help you? You realize who I am?
Yes, I realize. You turned my entire life around. Frankly, the thought of taking your head has gone through my mind more than once. But I have to ask myself, what's worse, you or that spider outside?
I am weak and feeble, Felnox of the flame. You can take my head right now. I won't stop you either.
Why don't you try doing something better with your magic than, I don't know, ripping apart entire dimensions?
I question my actions every day here with my little garden. He looks at his plants. They're little tiny plants that he's been working on. You can tell he's a novice, that he just started to learn how to water plants and care for them. He suddenly has a little hobby. So what do you do, John?
Okay.
Are you gonna look outside?
I'm gonna try to revitalize his core. As his eyes start glowing, he's like, "Just tell me where to shoot the flames."
I've never done this, Felnox. Where would I go? I'd imagine into the body.
This is gonna end up being a repeat of when I fought my sister. I already see it. All right. Fireball, Page.
John.
Come on, you already knew that was coming. 216.
John.
Meanwhile, on the other side, Saint Germain's hands come down. He's like, he looks over at Bellerophon. Are you sure you want to go in?
I have no choice.
He's about to do something. It will change everything. I can get you in there, right to where he is. But just you. One person.
Do you think what he's going to do will work?
It will do something.
He always does.
It'll end what's going on in there. I don't know what it'll do to the rest of us. Is it Saint Germain has a little grin on his face? I'll still survive. I always do. You want to go?
So it will end what's in there.
Yes.
I will go.
Kellendros sighs. And he's like, all right. Saint Germain, give me your hand, Bellerophon. It's a shame I went to spend some time talking to you.
I'll be back.
He teleports you in, and you teleport to the exact
You
same...
didn't use the accent.
Huh? I'll be back.
So Bellerophon teleports right into the fucking very middle of where Felnox. You see exactly what he sees. You instinctively, and you've actually seen this form of Rex before, know exactly who that is who's watering the plants. You see the desiccated corpse above you. You also know, because you've heard the sounds before, you've heard his incantations before, that Felnox is casting a fireball spell. I'm going to leave the two of you there for a little while to consider what's going on. And I'm going to
Wait, this is the Arkannon Rex. This is the evil. That's the evil side part of him.
I'm going to leave you guys there for half an hour. And I'm going to switch over to the other group for a half hour while you guys decide what you're going to do. So, everybody else. All right, we're missing two of the players who are in the other group, but that's okay. They can jump in whenever they come, if they come. So I moved the thing. If you want to go see Warrock and Ajax and your characters, they're on the other side. John, you are playing Muggsy here. Felix, you did not make a funnel character, so you have nobody. So you can watch stuff.
No problem.
Mute yourself so you can make noise if you want, and you can watch. Tyler and Jonathan, you're back. You're back up. You're playing your other characters. Brian, you're up. You guys here? Jonathan? Tyler?
Yep, I'm here.
All right. Hey, Brian. Ty? Ty's like frozen there. He apparently
you there?
studying something. All I see is him reading something.
It looks like he's frozen.
Yeah, he's frozen. Tyler! He's frozen on everyone else's page?
Okay, he started moving.
All right, I'm going to turn off my camera and turn it back on. That usually works for me.
He's like waving, but he's still muted. Nah.
There you are, Ty.
Hello. Hello.
Okie dokie.
Where
are
we?
Tyler, you're up. You guys are in the mall exactly where you were 2 weeks ago. The Bellerophon, and I'm going to leave Bellerophon and Felnox for a half hour to contemplate their actions while I jump to this group for half an hour. So you guys, you see the Brian, you see the floating cities, the 3 floating cities of the Aarakokra hovering directly above you, and basically they start fucking storming out. You see the thousands of these fuckers coming out, just like you've seen before, because you've fought this, you've been attacked by this before. Thousands of the birds are coming down straight at you. All of them holding their spears, and before they reach you guys. Actually, I'm going to give you a couple seconds to discuss before they reach you. They're heading straight
The
for
lion, the lion approaches Krill. Krill. During this battle, I have come to a conclusion in my mind. I have forgotten that you are a
you. See
lizard,
you, Jonathan.
and you eat everything. I can see Jonathan.
Hold on, let me reset my shit.
Get back, guys.
You're back, John? Oh, you'll be right back. Okay.
Give me a second to close the door.
What are you?
Brian, you're also here, so you can. Ephialtes is here. This is at the mall where you left off last week.
I realize that you are a lizard. That everything is edible to you, and that is your culture. And thus, I forgive you for your action.
Oh, look who's here.
Hello. Hi, guys.
What's up, Raphael? We just jumped to your group, so you came just in time.
Doing well. Thank you. I just got back from training, and I lost all the sparring contests. So there you go. Everything hurts.
Excellent.
Everything hurts.
That's always good.
We just switched over to your side. So basically,
as a wizard, you know I'm already.
Say again, man.
I'm faithful to the wizards. I come when I'm needed, or not.
No. You're
yes.
The wizard is never late, Frodo. Frodo Baggins.
That's right. I'm so tired when you.
So we're exactly where we left off 2 weeks ago. You guys are in the mall. You see the Aarakokra, the birdmen, flying out of the three cities. So the lion is having a conversation with Krill. But you're also right there next to these guys, so you can join in if you want.
Cool.
You have I'm going to roll, and this is how many rounds you have before the birdmen reach you. You have about 3 minutes.
No. Well, we must speak on this eating of babies and humans. Such a thing we must speak on another time.
Oh, yes. It'll be one of the very many things that will be spoken on.
As you say this, you hear a blood-curdling scream from somewhere inside the mall. A woman's blood-curdling scream.
Oh, Krill, could you call off your men and stop slaughtering innocents?
There he is. What's up, Raphael?
Everything hurts. My neck hurts.
The spice harvesting for now. Especially since birds are about to peck at us.
Yes, that's another reason why you should probably stop murdering the innocents.
Nobody's innocent. They all deserve it.
Ah, yes, the women and children deserve it. I completely agree.
No, I don't do those. I'm equality. There's no woman, children, or anything. It's just we're all Latinx here. There you go.
I don't quite your elvish customs, I think, are not quite
Elf X. There you go.
These elvish customs are quite sickening, if I do say so myself.
They are.
I don't know much about elvish customs, but I need spices to sell.
That's great.
You need drugs?
You can collect them from anywhere but here. You can't just rip people apart and eat them.
Two Velociraptors run by, one carrying one half of a halfling, the other one carrying the other half of the halfling.
They're not palatable, but it's edible.
They basically just run right next to you. Could be each carrying a half a halfling.
Oh, well, why don't you put it back together?
They stop. Look at you
Krill,
guys.
call off your men.
Look at Krill.
Krill, I realize
And then
you
they
are
try to put the halfling back together. It's grotesque.
There's
What
no
happens?
need for that. It's already dead. You might as well eat it. It's already dead. I mean for you to stop killing and rally your men, or your creatures, and dinosaurs, and kobolds,
The
because we
velociraptors
have
turn.
those things coming for
The
us.
velociraptors do like the boxer head tilt, and they look over at Krill and they scream out some kind of screech. Krill, of course, understands velociraptor, and they're asking you if they should eat the can, the dude dressed in the metal can.
If you peel the can first.
Unfortunately, we can't yet. Not yet.
One of
For
them
the love
comes
of
really
God, are
close to the
you?
line and smells him. And then they turn back to Krill. They're like, he probably wouldn't taste good, and they run. Again, the line has no idea what they're saying. They're screeching at Krill, so they're doing velociraptor screams.
I have a vague idea what this medieval conversation might be about. This primal conversation, and I don't like it, Krill.
Listen, it still stands that I am merely a merchant.
You are currently a conqueror, as it seems.
And we eat what is available.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, you hear a crack of thunder.
No.
The crack of thunder directly above you guys, like really fucking loud, and it slams into the top of the mall. And then you see a figure basically forming out of the lightning blast that hit the mall. You see wings, leathery wings spreading, and you see a female form in between the leathery wings. And she's holding a little baby, and she's looking down at you ferociously, Riondrake. She's like, "Where is my husband?"
What the hell?
It's Grand Duchess Lilith. You guys haven't seen her in a while.
What?
Hold on one second. Let me get her.
Oh! He's with his boyfriend. I mean, his best friend.
Someone may want to explain to Rachael who this is. Okay, there's an image of her in the group. In World.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. All right. That's the Grand Duchess. She said, "Where is Reddington?"
Testing.
Oh,
Well, she was with Bellerophon a moment ago. They went into that tower. That was a lot of fun. They went together, hand in hand, I'm sure.
She's like, "Over there." She points at the world engine.
Yeah, that tower over there.
The baby's fussing, and she's like, "Calm down, not now, no more." Reddington's kid is like trying to grab her. So he wants more. He wants more to drink.
Wait, we should introduce our children together.
And she looks over and she's looking at the entire group now. She sees Rachael, she sees Riondrake, she sees Krill. She's never seen half of these people before. Ephialtes, Muggsy. And she's like, "You guys get more motley crew every time I see you. What is this now?"
Wait, honey. Who are you calling motley?
And she's like, "Who's this?"
What does motley mean? What does motley mean anyways, honey?
She's like, "You have elves now?"
Whoa, what?
I think we do.
What's going on here? What, girl? Why you
I
being so
made
aggressive?
friends with a dragon. Apparently, it's the elf queen. No, she's not a dragon.
No, this is the Queen of Porthos. This is Reddington's wife. She opens her bat wings and lands right in front of you guys. And she said, "We haven't met."
Oh!
Lady in
Riondrake pulls out Yingvar.
And she's like,
"Yingvar, meet Reddington's unnamed child."
She looks at her child, and it's a girl. And she looks over at Yngvar, and she's like, "No. No. 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 You're not meeting."
What?
Like, no.
It's a holy child.
Come on, honey,
it's a holy
accept it. You gotta love it.
On top of Yingvar's head is "Make Chaos Great Again" hat.
Oh, you make chaos great again, Dad. So
Yeah, he still has it on his head.
Oh my god.
she turns to she's never met
Yingvar's
Rachael.
gonna love her.
She's like, my name is Grand Duchess Lilith. I am the current regent of Porthos. Well, I was. I am the wife of Reddington Blood Dagger. I'm sure he told you he got me killed. He also brought me back. This is my child. We haven't named her yet. We haven't named her yet. And your name is?
Are you assuming the genders of your child?
She's like this. She has no idea what you're talking about. She's like, what?
Lilith Jr.
We abolished social justice warriors in Hades a long time ago.
Lily.
Yes, he's my father.
Call her Lily.
You mean the island in the Caribbean, Hades? I know that. Sorry.
Hades. She's like, where? She has no clue what you're talking about. She just keeps getting confused.
You haven't been anywhere, honey. So apparently you're just a city chum.
Don't you know Hades, god of death or whatever?
Yeah. He always fails to kill my master, so there you go. Not that much of King of Hades.
He's apparently been summoned back home
What the hell?
Olympus. So I have no way to contact him while he's there.
So wait. If he's king, so he's somebody's bitch because otherwise you don't get summoned.
She's like, my uncle. Is an overbearing.
Rachel's a feisty one.
Yes.
Your uncle.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, you'll answer to him.
So he's not really a king. He's just a subordinate.
Well, he's the king of Tartarus, Hades, hell.
Yeah, but if he gets to answer to someone else, he's just a subordinate with a title, right?
Who is she?
He doesn't get,
Riondrake.
he doesn't get to call the guy in Olympus to Hades. He goes to where the guy
she's
is,
a real powerful elf. That's what she is. Summon armies of gnomes at will. She is the queen of the gnomes.
Next to the Duchess appears this.
Yes, you.
Oh.
The leader of one of the
summon gnomes at will.
The Aarakokra are basically flying over you guys now in formation. Okay, and like birds, like flocks of birds, groups of them in formations, like groups of about 50 each of these flocks. One of them comes down and lands next to her. And hold on, I gotta take the loudest toy he has away from him because he's decided to. He loves to do this. Grab his loud ass toy. Nope. Just because it fell down doesn't mean you get it. Cole, you can play when we're
what the hell?
Playing. In 1 hour, you can play with that for like as long as you want. So this bird dude, this Aarakokra, lands right next to you, right next to the Duchess, and then looks over at the rest of you imperiously. He's like, "These are the ones who have caused us so much trouble."
Imperiously.
What was you said?
He says, "These are the ones who have caused us so much trouble."
It's a pleasure to meet you, Hawkman.
Trouble. Yeah, kind of. But it's arguable. Let's put it that way. It's arguable. What's your definition of trouble? Let's put it that way.
I've never seen this one, Duchess. And she's new. She just
Queen of the Gnomes.
He said he is the master and evaluator for one named Felnox.
Yeah,
and
the Duchess is like this one. She's evaluating Felnox, and she smiles. I fucking hate Felnox. He killed me once. You're evaluating him?
Well, I was sent to do a job, and it's as an observer.
And he
And
also considers it a very great thing that he explodes everything.
Hello? Hello? Oh, I disconnected.
my master, I'm also a bitch to someone, and I was sent to evaluate him to see if he could be a follower of my master. He's from another dimension, so maybe you don't know him, so don't worry about it. But he sent me to do a job, and I'm evaluating him. And from what the looks of it, he's alright. He's not chaotic enough. He hasn't killed any dragons that I've seen. Although, if you tell me he killed you, that's not a full job because you're back. And
he
then
didn't just kill him. He blew it up. He went suicide bomb. He blew her up. He attempted to blow up Remington.
yeah.
Boom.
So wait. You said the magic word, my friend. She's like chaos. So you're evaluating him if he's chaotic enough. Is that what you're evaluating?
Yeah.
He likes to fight his nature. He likes to fight against chaos. So you can put that on your report card that he's tried to kill a princess of chaos, which is me, and she bows. Are you there, Rafael? Is he there?
He's frozen.
He's
I
frozen?
think he froze.
He's trying to talk. We've been getting like these lag spikes. Is that Brian? Rafael? Okay, I'm gonna turn on my camera and come back in. Hold on. Usually that works.
Here, guys, sorry, just keep it in mute because the mic's picking up a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Now, I don't see Raphael. I think it's Raphael's side. He's still loading.
Yeah, he froze like right in the middle of the conversation with the Duchess. So we'll give him a second. Yeah, he's gonna reset and come back. Who did we just lose? That was
John.
No, Felix.
Felix. Raphael, are you there, man?
There he is. He's coming back. I can see him coming in.
Well, did you hear my stupid speech?
No.
Yes.
You disconnected completely.
Oh no!
Give it again. I'm sure it was awesome.
Where did you lose it?
You never started. You were about to respond to the Duchess.
So I was telling the Duchess about chaotic. Yeah, well, something to evaluate, advise, audit, whichever way you want to call it, girl. So whatever. I mean, you have wings. That's cool. I have a jetpack. That's cooler. I don't care. I'm here to see if he's chaotic enough. Apparently, he did a sloppy job at killing you because you're still around. So that's not very good points to it. And I go like, yep. And then whatever you want. I mean, you're the Duchess Empress looking weird at me, so whatever.
She goes to you. Well, he didn't do a good job because my father is the god of death, so he can bring me back.
Oh, so daddy. It's always about daddy. Oh, daddy did this to me. Daddy did this to me.
No, I kind of like my daddy.
Yeah, but you're not. So it shows that you're not an independent, strong woman, just like me. Although I do depend a lot from Bill, but that's another story.
She's like, you and I have to sit down and talk one day because none of these others have ever dared to speak to me in this manner. But right now we have other problems, and she points at the war rocket that's heading straight for you guys.
The rocket?
Yep, a big old that image on the thing right there, to the behind all
that.
your characters.
Oh,
that thing is heading straight for you.
Just so you guys know, while everyone was talking, the lion was lecturing Krill the whole entire time. He spent every minute between you guys speaking, lecturing Krill on not killing humans.
Pretty much arguing back.
Okay.
Oh, so that shuttle kind of thing, that shuttle kind of thing is coming toward us?
Yep, it's coming towards you. It's firing when you're busy chatting and making friends. It's been decimating the Dorgar army. It's been firing missiles and laser beams down at the Dorgar army, and the Dorgar are just running and scattering, and they're trying to fight it.
Is that good or bad?
So that's
good
that's bad. That's
Riondrake runs off and he screams, "Sally! Come here, Sally!"
Good idea.
He screams to the sky.
Somewhere miles up, still looking for Reddington. Crimson Locke.
So Duchess of Daddy from Hell. Do you want to help me take out that rocket thing?
That's why we're here. She's my Aarakokra will help you. I will only assist from here as I have to take care of her. She has a baby. She's holding a baby. She's like, this is my newborn. She shows you the little baby. You can see a little chaos baby. Essentially, it's a little devil. He's got little horns. She has little horns.
Yeah. I do regret, but I'm gonna have to write a note to the Child Protection Agency because taking a child to a war zone is not very responsible.
You realize that Riondrake has had his child Yngvar hung on his back the whole time.
On his back.
Like there's a shield between him and Yngvar, and he just runs around with his child all the time.
Yeah, got two characters.
Yeah, but that's the father.
So
the father is supposed to do adventure.
The Duchess is like, why don't you give me Yngvar and you guys go kill that thing, and I will watch Yngvar and the other baby. And can some of these dinosaurs help me watch them or something?
I wouldn't do that.
By this point, Riondrake is already sprinted away. Riondrake is already sprinted away. Riondrake is already gone.
You're both talking at the same time.
He ran away.
At the same time.
Sorry. Just shoot it out of the sky. Okay? I mean, come on, guys. We got the some wizards here. Come, just shoot it out of the sky. Wingman, weird feather things. Can't you just shoot it out or just get into the engine and rip it apart? Do you know what the thing? It is technology. I don't know if you're aware of it or.
The commander of the Aarakokra are like, Goryu, the wizards in this city are defending the war rocket. That belongs to them. We're gonna have to get close. So if you
want to fly with me? Are you proposing me to fly with you? Fly your moon?
He's like, well, you could, yes. The commander's.
I haven't been proposed to fly to the moon with a strong winged man for a long time. So yeah, we should totally go.
The commander looks over at the Duchess, and he's like, he's almost blushing underneath his feathers. He has no idea what's going on. And she's like,
don't worry. I'll protect you.
Like that.
Young lad. You may look at me all young and beautiful like this, but I used to be much younger.
Ephialtes rolls his eyes and he sees that Riondrake left, and he goes following Riondrake. And as he walks away,
Riondrake, the lion grabs you. He's like, Ephialtes, we will go to the sky. Come.
I guess. But before we go, I turn around and I tell this chick, "Don't leave the babies to the dinosaurs." And then just don't do that.
I don't give Krill a choice as the lion. I fucking grab Krill's back and fly. I go.
All right, so we have before Ephialtes goes, the commander.
I tried to put the lion in the ambulance form.
Okay, so the Voltron lion vanishes and returns into this amulet. Before Ephialtes goes with the lion, the commander, trying to get as far away from Rachael as possible, goes over to Ephialtes and says, "No, we have mounts." And an owl bear lands right next to him. He says, "You may use that one if you'd like, friend dwarf."
I'm gonna use them. I'll take the opportunity.
I jump on it. I don't give him a choice. I just grab him and fly.
You're dragging Krill, right, with you?
Pretty much.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Grab
who
like
else?
he's a pillow pet.
Raphael, are you
What
joining
is
them in the suicide? I mean, the attack on the war rocket.
Yeah, but before I go to everyone, I go, come here. Mama's gonna do something to protect you all.
Who's left? Muggsy's left. That's it.
Okay, I'm gonna cast magic shield on who's anybody that's close to me.
No, they're all here. They're all
Mugsy-
here. They all come back to you to get their magic shield.
Okay, yeah.
Right,
We're all here.
Crimson Locke hasn't actually flown
Oh,
down.
yeah.
He's gonna come down in a second. So go ahead. You can.
You have
cast
to
your
roll
magic
for
shield.
this?
No, Raphael rolls. What page, Raphael?
So it's page 146, and I got a 31.
Holy shit!
Let's go. So you know what that means? That's the sound.
Awesome. That's very Flash Gordon. Roll 1d6. Please.
1d6, yes.
For manifestation.
3.
3. So we got a a giant hand appears, like a 4-foot long hand appears next to each of you, and this happens to the caster. Protect him as allies. Shield lasts 1 4. So automatically shielded. You're automatically shielded, Rafael.
Yep.
They leave.
Magic
There's
shield.
4 benefits. These shields have 4 benefits. Write these down somewhere, guys, so you remember them, because you're going to need this probably for next game too, because this battle's going to go for a while. +6 bonus to armor class. Blocks magic missiles automatically. Blocks most attacks from mundane projectiles, reducing damage from any arrow, sling, stone, bolt, dart, or other ranged weapon by 20 points per attack for the duration of the spell. Fucking awesome, dude. Alright, so remember that, guys. Per attack, 20 points are reduced. +6 bonus to your armor class for this fight. Roll a 1d4 +1, Rafael.
Yeah, 1d4 +1.
You want to write this down, guys, because this is probably this battle's going to go on for a while. It might be next
Okay,
adventure.
so
almost
4.
definitely going to slip to the next adventure.
5.
So it was +6 dex, you said? No, +6 armor.
+6 to the armor class. You rolled a 5, Rafael?
Yes.
5 hours. This lasts for 5 hours, guys. Okay. It blocks most attacks from projectiles. Don't worry about that. I'll remember that. Reducing damage from any arrow and laser weapons included by 20 points of damage.
Good.
Okay. Every shot that hits you gets reduced by 20 points of damage. Okay. So I have to roll over 20 to damage you. Okay. And benefit for counter spells equal to a +4 bonus to any subsequent spell check made as a counter spell. So any of you guys that are dueling any archmages in the next 5 hours, you got a +4 bonus to the counter spells. Okay? And it manifests as a hand, as like a spectral hand next to you guys. That if anyone tries to hit you, the hand will block it. It'll just knock all the arrows or whatever out of the way. Okay? So each of you has a glowing hand hovering around you, like touching you.
Could you repeat all that again?
So to like everyone, to like the lion, Krill,
everyone,
Ryan,
all of you are there except Mugsy, who wandered off with the dinosaur, with the Tyrannosaurus, and we'll go to him next game.
So Commander man, what's your name?
The commander is looking at you like, my name is Tenblade. I am Commander Tenblade.
Tenblade?
Tenblade. Number 10.
Tenblade. Like.
Yes.
You don't have like a proper name, honey?
Raja.
Roger. Oh, that sounds good. I met a Roger one. That was like my 7th husband.
I think Roger is not my name, but okay, that's close enough for you. Roger.
Hi, Roger.
Hi.
Very good.
I would be honored to fight at your side.
The benefit?
Yes. But it's just, what's the size of the rocket thing?
The war rocket, it's huge, man. It's like building size. Heading straight for you guys.
Oh, okay. Well, time to fly and not be in front of it, I guess. Or just nuke it from here. Dragon Lady, why don't you show your hell powers you get from Daddy and shoot it down?
She's like, oh, but I was so interested in watching you do it, and she gives you like a little smile.
All right.
So
all right.
And she backs away and goes to hang out with the reptiles as the rest of you fly up to reach the war rocket. Rachael, if you want to fly up with them, you can, or you can just cast from here if you want. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast from here first. I'm gonna try magic missile.
I'm gonna cut you
I
guys
should be
right
able
there.
to reach it.
Hold that, Raphael. I'm gonna switch back to the other two over in the world engine where you guys discuss or prepare, text each other with strategy. Okay, because I'm going back and forth between the two groups right now because the other guys have been sitting there for half an hour.
Strategy is.
So we're gonna do about 30 minutes with the other group. Felix and John, are you there?
Be right back.
Oh, 30 minutes with the other group. Okay.
Be right back.
Yeah, we'll do 30 minutes with the other group and then come back to you for another 30 minutes, and then we'll finish for tonight.
All right, cool.
If you want to take a break or put your stuff on mute, you're good, or you can just listen in. All right. Felix, John, you there? Okay. Never happened before. Okay, that's weird. That's never happened before.
Yeah, you froze.
Yeah, this thing's been wonky tonight. So, is John there?
Yeah, I can hear him.
Okay. All right, everyone else, mute yourselves, and then we'll get back to the battle that's going on at around 9:30 our time. Okay. Bellerophon, you appear exactly where what I described. Felnox is that, and Felnox is right in front of you. So is Arkannon Rex in his human form. He is pouring water on little plants around him. And he stops and looks at you. I feel I should know you too. I think I do know you. You're the king I deposed, aren't you?
I am Bellerophon. Philippe, this is his Arkannon Rex, his evil self, right? The dragon, the inside of him.
You're inside of Arkannon Rex. You see a human form.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on a second. Sorry, 1 second. Dante's being a pain, and someone's texting me. Let me tell them what we're doing. Okay, so you see a human form for the Rex. This human form looks like that dude I showed you over here. If you look in roll 20, you'll see
in the picture. Yeah.
Okay, that's what he looks like. You can assume that if you want.
I know. I'm just. Do I feel evil for him? I do detect evil.
I would say he is so powerful, so cosmic. You can't sense evil coming from him. You do sense chaos coming from this form, but it's tempered. Something's happened to him. He's not the same as the being that you've faced before. John?
I want to get Arkannon in here.
John?
Yeah. I'm just waiting to find out what Felix does.
Okay. I want to bring Arkannon in here.
So you stopped Felnox?
Huh? Felnox, wait 1 second. I look, where's the spider?
The spider is basically wrapping up the area that you were at.
Okay.
And then as soon as it finishes, it turns and it's looking right at you guys, but it doesn't see you. It's looking at the desiccated corpse of Rex, and its little mandibles are moving, and it seems to be waiting for something.
Okay.
So what's going on?
Can I open up a portal right to Naga's back?
How are you opening a portal to Naga's back?
I have my cape that opens up a dimensional portal.
Try. You have to roll?
No, it's a magic item.
Okay. You attempt it, and it doesn't work in here. For some reason, it fizzles. It goes. You hear a little farting sound. It doesn't work.
Damn it. How about the spell?
What spell?
Planar step.
Planar step.
Planar step will actually take me to another place within this universe. I'm not too sure where the rules apply on this one.
You may attempt to cast it, and I'll tell you what happens.
All right.
Give me the page where you gotta cast planar step.
Planar steps on 225.
Bellerophon, do you know this guy?
I do.
Rex's human form is looking at Bellerophon. He's like, "We have fought before, haven't we?"
We have.
That doesn't make me feel any better. So I cast planar step.
Roll.
At a 10.
10?
Yep.
You rolled 10. 1-0.
Yep.
John, you're breaking up a lot, so I can't tell you what you rolled.
Oh. I rolled it in roll 20. It's a 10.
Hold on, let me get this guy right. You rolled a 10. A 10 is a failure.
All right. Did I lose the spell?
I believe, yes, you lost the spell. You may not cast it again until you sleep.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna try myself.
You seem concerned about what your friend here was going to do.
Just have a weird feeling that it might not go the way he plans.
He puts down his little watering thing that never runs out of water and walks over to his throne and sits down. I have a feeling we should really talk about this. You are trying to escape or bring someone else here.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting tighter. The spider out there is coming soon. He knows you're here. There is no way out right now without doing. I would have left if I could. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Escape spells will not work here. Magic of that kind will not work here. The only means of escape was through the pane glass, which he has blocked. He points at the area that the tide completely covered in his web. The tide is just looking right at you guys. All the eyes are looking at you, and his little mandibles are waiting for you to step out of the desiccated corpse of Rex. I can tell you something. I can
do you
tell
think
you
you could get
Paladin?
Yeah.
If you wish.
What is it? Sure.
What he was going to do came from chaos. There are two types of fire.
Holy fire
and chaos. But I can tell you one thing. It will consume everyone inside here, whichever flame is used.
Let me ask you this. Let's say it's holy flames that are used. Let's be more precise. Lawful flames, would that have a effect on your temperament?
Do I look temperamental?
Let me rephrase, because I may have said that incorrectly. Will it affect your judgment? Does it have an effect on the way you think or act?
The Arkannon Rex, the two of you knew, sits before you. The Arkannon Rex, who conquered universes, who conquered the betrayer gods, who conquered Porthos, who tried to set things right, sits before you. If you use either flame right now, all it really means is which one of you will be consumed. The Arkannon Rex you've always known will be reborn if you do that. It does not mean he will do what he was doing before. But the part of me that I left behind, Urkanis, will not be part of this Rex unless he is in here.
That's why I'm trying to bring him here.
Your friends are trying to do this too. The ones outside. Whichever one of you burns the body, if that is what you decide to do, will be consumed in the flames.
All right. So we will not be doing that. All right. I'm going to try and see if I could try and get Arkannis in here.
While you guys are talking, Felnox has been he's been scrambling for his magic book.
24.
What are you doing?
Planar step.
Planar step.
I have that spell too.
Planar step. What page was it? 225?
Yeah, 225. Well, yeah.
What are you doing with planar step?
Trying to open up. I'm trying to go bring Arkannis in.
Okay. You roll 25?
Yes.
So you're opening a planar step to where?
To Naga's back.
Naga's back? Okay. Okie. Roll manifestation. Roll a 1d3.
1d3? Okay, hold on. I gotta get my little dice thing for that. Where's my dice? Here, the crawler. 1d3, a 3.
1d3? A 3? Okie dokie. Bellerophon fades away. He disappears. You don't see him anymore, Felnox. Bellerophon,
okay.
Roll a 1d3.
Okay. Roll it again? Okay.
You're trying to teleport onto Naga's back, right?
Yes. Or at least next to her, you know? Because I could fly, so. 2.
2, okay. All right. You appear 2 miles away from Naga's back. So you appear on basically towards the edge of Kalandrah, the city itself, and you're hovering there. Okay, you can see the battle occurring in front of you. You can see a whole bunch of Aarakokra heading straight for some kind of rocket ship that's heading straight for them. 3 Aarakokra cities, floating cities, hovering directly above you. Okay, Naga is still doing her rounds around the temple. The temple is now surrounded by some kind of force field. with lightning flickering all around it. The lightning is lashing out at her, and she's basically enjoying herself, dodging it and laughing. As every single blast misses her. Okay, so I'm gonna leave you right there.
Okay.
You're not with the other party. You're not with the other party.
I go to speed and I fly towards her.
Okay, I'm gonna leave you right there. You're not with the other party. You'll join us back up in 15 minutes. John, what are you doing? So just stick around for 15. John,
what was that?
What are you doing unless John finishes quicker than 15 minutes? What are you doing, John?
Well, he's still waiting for Bellerophon, to be honest. He's been looking through his book the whole time, looking for ways to fight back against the tide.
Okay, you start to feel the web moving back and forth under your feet, and Rex goes, and now you see the tide coming. He's coming straight for you. Basically, making his way through the web and stops right outside, looking at you. And you hear the message in your head. You were the first. I met you first in that desert. Not so long ago.
I remember.
Those other two. The dwarf.
Bit me a few times.
And the demon rogue.
Place too.
Brought me here.
What?
What do you say, John?
No, when he said the demon rogue brought him here, Felnox looked a little shocked and said, "What?"
It was the three of you. The demon rogue, the dwarf, and you. You pulled me from Deathwood and brought me here. Brian has inserted a soundtrack.
So, is it too loud? Because I mean, I want to play it like super ambient. It was cool.
Lower,
like if you don't hear it at all, then it's fine.
It's a little loud. Go ahead, John. What do you say? John?
So, he basically asks him, why have you infiltrated this machine?
To feed.
You feed on plenty of other things. Why are you feeding on him?
Tell me, Firebringer, why I shouldn't eat you now.
You mean besides the fact that I'd give you indigestion?
He crawls on top of the desiccated corpse, and he starts shaking it. And you and the Rex inside of it with it. And the Rex inside of it, he puts his fingers to his forehead, and he goes, if you're going to do something, you should do it now. We're about to die.
Yeah, I'm trying to stall, for crying out loud. Range 50 plus 10 per caster level, duration 1 round per caster level, casting time 1 action, to save. Good.
You have 6 rounds, which is about a minute. 6 rounds, which is about a minute.
So he's gonna page 213.
Ooh, what are you casting?
I'm back.
Oh, John. Okay. Go ahead, sir. He's casting Emrakul's Entropic Maelstrom.
High level shit, you freaking.
Raphael.
Yes! Who's doing that? Who's doing that?
Felnox is casting Entropic Maelstrom.
What?
Okay, he's been approved.
Felix's face.
Right now,
the look of utter terror that I see on Felix's face. Like, what are you doing, Felnox? Go ahead, John.
What?
Cast.
I rolled an 8.
And I go like, yes. Yes,
Every
yes,
single
do it, do it.
Rachel somehow senses this.
Yes, it's the most chaotic spell there is.
Yep. Go ahead, John. Roll.
I've never heard of it, but it don't sound good.
213, Felix.
It
Go ahead,
ain't.
John.
213.
Felipe, I rolled an 18.
An 18.
Okay, anyway.
Where are you aiming it?
The giant spider.
Okay. Roll a 1d4.
Okay.
Elemental forces of chaos.
It's good enough. That's all I needed.
3.
3. Okay. Oh, there's no manifestation. Sorry. Okay, so essentially you create a maelstrom. I'm gonna describe what forget the effects of the spell. Basically, Beltrum, Felnox, Riggs, all three cast the Maelstrom, the Emerald's Entropic Maelstrom, and you feel and you see basically the primordial chaos around you,
Yes.
like total madness.
Yes, I can feel that.
Yeah, everything around you merges together and screams at the same time. All of it, and it all screams into your ears, Felnox, as Arkannon Rex's body is infused with pure chaos. Okay, it's his
Even though
entire
I was
body
trying to fire it out
transforms.
of the body.
Yeah, you tried to fire it out of the body. It didn't work. It went into Rex. His entire body basically reforms around you. The dude on the throne smiles. He grins at you like, "Thank you." It dissipates, and the world engine ceases to be. Basically, all the chains fall off. You see this massive dragon appear around you, John. He's made of just utter chaos. I don't even know I have to create the stats for what you just made. So it would be something like a void dragon, but it's worse. It's like a being of utter chaos. When you look at him, you slightly go mad. Go ahead, roll a saving throw. The will one. See if you go fucking crazy.
Is it John just did a Jonathan?
You must roll over your success roll, which was a 15?
All he had to do was a fireball.
That's it, man.
It was a getter cannon.
This is normally your territory, Jonathan. John just.
All you had to do was get Arcanus to you and cast Holy Flame. That's it. Go ahead, John.
Holy Flame, yeah. And I'm trying to, and I'm in the process of bringing Arcanus.
Go. What'd you roll, man? I love you, John. I'm gonna give you a giant hug next time I see you.
Can I roll a perception check to see if I sense a giant chaotic being has been summoned?
You will sense it. We're gonna return to you guys in a couple minutes, and I will tell you exactly what you sense. Give me 1 minute, man. But yeah, you sensed it. You totally sensed it. So did Bellerophon. But okay.
I'm like, what the fuck was that?
The tide screams and tries to scurry away, and Rex grabs him, and you see him pull the spider to him and rip it to pieces. He throws legs in this direction, grabs his head, rips it off. He just tears it to shreds, and you just see this cosmic energy, this thing the size of Godzilla. And it turns back towards you. You see these massive horns, and it looks at Felnox. I owe this to you, don't I?
Flips him the bird.
This is your reward. And he opens his hand, and this for your disrespect. He puts something basically like a little necklace appears in front of you of a little tiny gold dragon, and it lands in your hand. Okay, then it twists and transforms and becomes a black dragon with twisted fucking horns, and then it basically melts into your hand, okay, and becomes part of your body. And he says, "Be gone, little fireling," and you dissipate. All three of your forms vanish, Beltram returns to his dimension. Riggs returns to his dimension. Felnox appears on board Valera's Vengeance, and Felnox, you are inside of a pentagram, and on the very top of Valera's Vengeance, and Black Maggot is looking at you, and so are the rest of the pirates, and they look disappointed. Like, oh, how did you get here? John?
Long story. Don't ask.
Well, we were hired to catch someone else, not you. But we got you. Why did we catch you?
See that massive monster? He chucked me in here.
You notice that on each end of the stars of the pentagrams are monks. They're basically sitting there at each edge of the pentagram, chanting. He said, that means you're actually more powerful than him right now.
More powerful than who?
The paladin. The archangel we came here to take.
Oh, don't worry.
It's okay.
When he finds me, he'll call me, so
it's okay, I'll be even. Felnox, we'll take you. Let's go. The Valera's Vengeance leaves Kalandrah. You find yourself,
I try to break out of the...
You find yourself completely unable to move and trapped inside that pentagram. So next season, John, you can play Muggsy from now on. All right, Felnox, we'll go back to Felnox eventually. So the trap that was set for Felix, you took it. Thanks, man. So Felix, you can shake your cousin's hand later. So everybody else, here's your map.
Hold Remington.
Here's your map, guys. Boom.
At least I didn't sacrifice a bunch of gold dragons to do it.
Well done, John. Everybody else. You guys see the light of the World Legend just flicker out. Okay, and as it flickers out, you feel something. Basically like a giant footstep hit the entire planet and made the whole thing shake. Rachael, Bellerophon, Krill, all magic in-tuned beings in the group. Dwarves feel absolutely nothing because you guys are far away from magic as you can get. So, Rachael, you're back in. Raphael, you sense what happened. You instinctively know that something that wasn't chaos just got turned into like something really, really powerful. Essentially, a god got corrupted and turned into a being of pure chaos. So,
good.
And it's coming.
The bell has been rung.
Yeah, it's coming here. So it'll be here in a little while. Within the hour.
The bell has been rung. I must inform Master.
So I'm going to put the spell there, John.
This universe is ready. This universe is ready.
Yeah. Okay, there is your map. Very good. There's your map. Let me know which portion of the ship you'd like to put your character close to. The ones who are flying here. Raphael, I don't think you're gonna cast from the ground, so I'm gonna put you like over here in the edge of the map, unless you want to fly here. Hold on a second, I just to represent you that you're involved in this. Felix, you may also join, but give them a round first of combat, and then I'll tell you what's going on here and where you can pop in. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Everybody else, let me know where you want to stick your character.
Sally.
Lion, you control where Ephialtes is. Riondrake, we're gonna go to you. We're gonna go to you last.
Oh no, Ephialtes went on his own.
Oh, he's on Krill.
Ephialtes went on his own.
Yeah, he's on a. I'm sorry, he's on a freaking canal bear. So.
He wanted to be his own man.
Okay. So, Lion, where are you?
The line is at the bow. Well, at the very tip of the ship, at the very bottom.
Okay.
And I think that's starboard.
He's over here
towards the back.
You don't have to tell me what the ship terms are because I don't think. So
the Riondrake will be over here.
I don't think there's any sailors here. Just poke it. All right, there. That's where the line is. All right. Hold off on Riondrake.
Yep, that's where Riondrake will be.
Where will Riondrake be? I can't see the whole map, man.
Could be on the left side.
Right, closer. I'll just put him in.
Towards the left side, like the flaming part.
Gotcha. So he's over there. Ephialtes, where do you want to
go? I'll go on the other side.
I think you should be able to control your characters once you get there. But don't move them because we're going to be in combat this whole fucking time. The lion is with Krill, right?
Krill, yes, he's carrying Krill.
So Krill's right next to him.
He's a plushie.
Okay, he's carrying Krill.
He grabbed him at first. He was holding him like a handbag, and now he's holding him like a plushie.
Nice, very nice. Muggsy, we're gonna get to you next game. John, you can just watch if you want, but we're not gonna get into your characters again today. Sorry, man. So if you need to do something with your grandma,
they have done enough.
Yeah. so
they have done an excellent thing.
All right, Rafael, I put you at the bottom right. If you wish to join them, you may. Hold on.
Yikes.
Commander Tenblade is right next to you, Rafael. You basically.
Oh.
So I'm gonna put him his little mini right there next to you. He's
my heart, my soul.
Yeah.
Roger.
Roger is down there.
My seventh husband.
Who am I missing? Is this everybody? Yeah, because Luce is in here. Okay, gotcha. All right, so Riondrake, when you called out for
she took a wall
for high up in the sky, where Crimson Locke was searching for Reddington, she stops and her little ears go up and she hears you and her tail wags and realizes that Reddington's an asshole and you're a much better master and you actually are around sometimes. So she dives straight down, roars, and catches you with her talons and tosses you up over her, catches you perfectly, and heads straight up for the war rocket. So I'm gonna go get her, Crimson Locke.
Oh!
Riondrake is on his
a dwarf couldn't have a better mount than you, Sally.
Sally's tail wags behind you, and she licks you, and you can you can taste the poison on her fucking because wyverns are poisonous, but it doesn't do anything to you. So everybody, roll initiative.
Oh, you're a good man.
Actually, Raphael, you were gonna cast a spell before the fight even started, so you can go.
Riondrake doesn't even notice the thing.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So,
what do you cast?
You're gonna cast the magic missile on the ship.
On the ship itself, or any other. When you look at the ship from the map, you can actually see soldiers along like the sides of the ship, and they're aiming their weapons at the bird people and at your friends who are heading straight for them. They have laser guns, all of them. A reminder that I changed.
Okay.
That
but no, my question is
the new firearm rules today.
I can shoot the ship itself to try to damage it and make it crash, right?
You can attempt that, yes, of course. But roll an intelligence check. Roll an intelligence check, real quick, before you do your cast.
Oh. No.
High enough. Oh wait.
Enough?
No, you okay? That was Ryan rolling initiative. Sorry, you rolled a 2. No, you.
Initiative or
no,
initiative or intelligence?
No. Brian rolled initiative, but you rolled an intelligence check. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, he rolled something. He sometimes plays with the dice. No, you rolled 2. You have no. A thought started to come into your head, and then you're like, no, okay, whatever. So do whatever you want.
Oh, well done, Riondrake. 17.
Riondrake is on the back of his of a wyvern. You just saw him jump onto a wyvern and is riding it, a big red armored wyvern, straight up at the ship. He looks like he's loving this. He wants to yell out "dive,"
Oh yeah, he's having a fucking blast. Die! I mean, fine. Die!
What are you doing, man? Rafael?
Yes, my turn?
Yeah, you were gonna cast a spell. You can cast it before we.
Oh,
do,
yeah.
Before we do
Yeah, sorry. So I'm gonna roll a magic missile.
Magic missile? Okay, you're aiming at the ship itself, right?
Yep.
Go for it. Oh. Someone give me the page.
Okay,
for magic missile.
19. So, okay, sounds great. But
Somebody give me the page for magic missile. Roll manifestation, dude.
yep, manifestation 1d4, right?
1d4. And somebody give me the page.
1d10. 1d10. 4.
4.
What? That's a weird one. Okay. Screaming, clawing eagle.
Can someone give me the page for magic missile?
Oh, 144.
Oh, 144.
Sorry.
Okay. I should really keep that list here. Okay. 144. Let's invoke patron.
Oh, it's right underneath invoke patron.
Gotcha. I'm sorry. What'd you roll for the manifestation?
4 on manifestation.
Nice. You created a screaming, clawing eagle. Okay. So your magic missiles appear as eagles around you. So what'd you roll for the actual spell?
That's because I was thinking of Roger.
Roger's looking at you like
19.
The eagles kind of take the form of Roger.
Yeah. I wink at him like.
He's like, oh,
thinking of you.
Oh God. So roll 1d4.
1d4. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. 2. All right. So we got 2 missiles appear, and they deal damage equal to 1d4 plus your level. So they fire straight out of the machine. At the war rocket.
So I roll 2d4s plus level. 2d4 plus level. Okay, roll.
You roll 13. Okay.
13.
You see the Rogers, the 2 Rogers slam into the side of the machine, and the machine doesn't budge. It didn't do much. You kind of conclude from that this thing is really heavily armored. It's going to take maybe hours of casting magic missiles to do any real damage to it. Okay. But you do notice that there's people along the edge of it, and your magic missiles might damage them. Okay. Okay. So everyone roll.
Second action. Can I do second action? No.
Go ahead. Do your second action.
So second action. That was unimpressive. Sorry, Roger.
He's like, it's okay.
Better next time, honey. And then let me try again. So I'm gonna roll magic missile again. Why not? Because I'm a stubborn old lady. Let's see how if this gets. Okay, finally. Okay, 31 on magic missile.
31, nice. Okay, roll your manifestation.
Yeah, manifestation is a D10. And I get a 3, and that's a force arrow. Okay.
Force arrow, nice. Okay, roll 2d6 plus 1.
Yeah.
Force arrows appear around Rachael. He's like, impressive weapons you have there. Rachael?
6. That's not the only impressive things I have, honey.
He's like, he's very uncomfortable. But he's not leaving your side.
Yeah, 6.
Roll 6. Okay, so 6 of these force arrows appear around you. And where are you sending them? Each missile can be aimed at a separate target.
I try to shoot it at the engines if I identify them.
Okay. You identify engines in the back. So like back here, underneath these wings, there are engines. You can fire them at the engines. You can fire all of them at the engines?
Yep. But only one side, so maybe I destabilize it.
Okay, go for it. Roll 1d8 plus caster level, and that's going to be 6 times.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. D8 plus caster level. Roll. 43. $43.
43? Wow. So, like a whole bunch of magic missiles. You guys see this? Stream up from Rachael. They do like a little arc and slam into the engine of the war rocket, and the thing heaves over to the side slightly as it takes some damage. You see like some cracks form along the side of the engine. The soldiers are starting to freak out a little, but it's still coming. But he did some damage. There was a nice crack on it, and it's now a little lopsided.
All right.
So I'm gonna put like some.
Now,
There's already fire
Roger,
here. So
let your birds do the thing.
he's like, excellent. I'm gonna let Riondrake do the line though. So hold on, let me.
Yeah, so
There's fire over here. It's not fire. Okay. So that's it. All right, everybody else, roll initiative. You are also part of this round, Raphael.
rolling it. What?
You
Roll
also take part of this
initiative,
round.
that's a d20 plus 6. 5.
Hold on, I gotta get everybody. This is a big one. Get everyone in here. Just make your rolls and hold them until I ask you. 1 sec. These rolls we'll jump into next week. We're not gonna finish this fight this week because it's a big ass fight. Okay, do I got everybody? I think so. The bird people. All right. Riondrake, what'd you roll?
I think that is 17. Both of my characters have 17.
Krill, what'd you roll?
17.
17? Both of your characters have 17?
Oh, you're asking?
Krill, what'd you roll?
Yeah, both of them. Oh, Krill. Oh.
Jonathan, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 3.
3? Okay. Raphael, what'd you roll for Rachael?
Initiative?
Yes, roll initiative. If you haven't rolled it yet, go
5.
ahead. Roll a 5? Okay.
I rolled a 5.
All right. Ephialtes, what'd you roll?
I rolled 13.
15. All right, let me roll for the bird people. For the Aarakokra. They rolled an 11. And
Hey guys, since I'm not in this, ooh, nice.
the bad guys rolled a 24.
You're gonna be here in a second.
Okay, who's leaving? So I know.
Oh, is it because if I'm not in the fight and I'm gonna have to.
This round, we're gonna finish it after this round, so you can go. But give yourself. You did a few things today, didn't you? You teleported around a little bit and tried to fix things.
That with Kellendros and.
So I'll give you 2. I'm gonna give you 2 XP. Put down 2 XP for Bellerophon. John, you get 4 XP for Felnox for completely fucking up the entire universe. Amazing. I love you, man.
Well done.
Well done. Everyone's very happy. So the bad guys go first. All right. These guys are all running. These guys are all running to the edges of the ships, and they're using laser weapons to kill all the first wave of bird people. So this dude kills this dude. So he fires a laser beam at him. This one over here kills this guy over here. So let me just count. The first wave of bird people are fucking dead. Just say that. Very quickly with the laser weapons. There will be a second wave, but they all go down. So I'm not gonna. You know what? I'm not gonna race them all. I'm just gonna take them off the map. They'll be here forever. So, the first wave of bird people of Aarakokra are completely eliminated. What? What'd you say, Tyler?
My bird people.
Yeah, the bird people. The first wave of bird people are taken down immediately by the crew of the ship. They're firing laser weapons. They're all basically leaning down and firing and killing them. So they get the first shots in. Let me see. They're also going to get a few shots in on you guys. So the two right here, the lion, they're aiming at you. What's your armor class inside of Battle Main?
29.
29? 3 of
29.
29?
It's my AC plus.
Oh yeah, remember you guys have the modified AC from the spell that Rachael cast.
Oh shit! Sorry, it's not 29. It's 29 plus 6.
So you're wow. You got 35 armor class. So these guys have a +3, and there are 3 of them aiming at you. So I'm adding an extra +3, so they got a +6. But regardless, they got to roll 20 to hit you. So you get 1 roll against you. Nope, they miss you. They also miss Krill because you're holding him. Riondrake over here, what's his armor class?
Riondrake's armor class. That is an interesting one. That is like that is 22 plus 6. So.
All right. So again, I got to roll essentially a 20. 3 of them are aiming at you. I got to roll a natural 20. Guess what? You got hit. So we roll a monster crit.
Nice.
Yeah, monster crit. These are rare. You find a monster crit table. Where the fuck is that? It's in the back somewhere. Here we are. These are.
Jeez, what a day!
Yeah, we're having a good time here. They're humanoids. They are there. Crit table 3 with a D6. So, they're in crit table 3, which is a human crit table with a D6. Number 2. Okay. You get hit. No extra damage. You're going to take 3d6, but remember, I think 20 points are absorbed by the shield. Okay? So there's actually no way 3d6 will do any damage.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So there's actually no way 3d6 will do any damage to you. So those laser beams hit you, but they do no damage. They're deflected from the magic shield that was cast by Rachael. And but you're still knocked prone. Basically, you're knocked off of Sally. So this round, you're falling through the air, and she screeches as she goes down to try and catch you. So you're out of this round. Okay? She'll catch you. And next round, you can fight.
So Riondrake, like many other times, he's falling out of the sky. He's like, oh, why do I remember this? Feels like my whole life I've been falling over something. Except I don't got a drink in my hand this time. He pulls out a mug while he's falling. I can fix that.
Here's my mug. He pulls out one of these, I guess.
So
she flies down and catches you in the air, but you're prone for this round. Okay, so there's no Riondrake this round. Who else is around to be shot? Ephialtes, what's your armor class?
21 plus 6, 27.
27. So they got to roll 20. Okay, they fire at you. You see 3 laser weapons flying past you, and all 3 of them miss. So you are fine, and that's it for the enemy soldiers. The lion, you're up. Okay.
this manner.
I heard nothing. I was kicked off.
So I delicately Well, not so delicately. I drop Krill onto the vehicle, and I dive. I tackle two enemies, and I go.
Where'd you put Krill? Tell me where you stuck Krill.
I put Krill right here, right over here, right here. This very safe spot, very safe spot where he might slip off.
Okay, so you're gonna tackle. Go ahead. Roll your deed. Do your thing.
All right. Let's see. This is battle main. So
yeah, this is battle main.
Let's see my deed. I would actually like to use battle main special stuff, which I believe is a 1d10 I have to roll.
Go ahead. But what is it you want battle main?
The intention is to.
What is it you intend, Master Lion?
We will mow through them all. We will take as many as we can in one single swoop and get them away from Krill.
Okay.
He needs space.
Okay, what is your difficulty level with battle main? What is the roll you have to make?
10.
So you roll a 1d20 and you need to roll over 10. Or under 10. That doesn't really matter.
Yep.
Under 10.
But I thought it was over. It's over. That's how it was last time.
Over 10.
Woo-hoo.
Okay. So you're gonna mow. You're planning on mowing over this whole group right here. Okay. So battle main does exactly that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Battle main moves you forward. Something comes out of him. You don't really see it because you're inside the armor, but you heard like some kind of snick sound as like what Krill sees are some blades coming out of the sides of battle main, and he does like some kind of savage like drilling thing and cuts through both soldiers. And the soldiers are cut like very cleanly, like ham being chopped up. Okay, and fall into 3 pieces. And both these soldiers are dead.
Woo.
They drop laser weapons. Okay. Anything else? The lion is one attack, right?
Yep, just one attack for the lion.
Alrighty, so we skip Riondrake. Ephialtes, you're up.
Okay. All right. So, perfect. All right. So, let me see here. What do I want to do?
But before you say,
Right,
I want to tell something to the lion and the Krill. This is a door.
Okay.
Now that you're on top of the deck,
Wait, what?
This is a door. Now that you're on the deck, you think that it might be the door to the bridge.
All right.
Okay. Oh, go ahead, John. Brian. Sorry.
All right. So I kind of want to swoop above the ship, but like kind of angle myself back here, where I have a clear shot of like 2 to 3 of them. Right. So I line them up.
Okay. Ooh,
and I pull out my rifle.
Remember, your rifle now ignores 5
I pull out my rifle.
He's taking cover like an actual rifleman.
Wow.
So I line them up, and I want to hit. I guess these 2 guys. So
if you do a deed, you will line up. You can hit all 3 like you originally said.
All right, let's do it. All right, so I'll do all 3. Let me roll this.
Triple kill.
That'd be awesome, right?
Yeah.
Roll your deed die first before you roll the hit.
Yep.
That'll do. If you hit, you'll hit 3 of them. That's a perfect roll.
Okay. All right.
So their armor class is reduced by 5. Okay.
Okay, and I need to roll to hit, right?
Yep. Roll 1d20, add that 4, add any dexterity bonuses too with the gun. And I already cut the armor class by 5.
$1d20 plus 5. Let's go.
It's a good thing you cast that spell, Raphael. because I'd be shooting the shit out of everyone.
I'm glad I did.
And of course, he rolls ass.
Right? Come on.
No, dude, you missed by 2 points.
Usually, when you go against a big ship with people shooting, it's a good idea.
You missed, dude. You fired 3 shots over, and you missed. 3 will miss.
Significant amount.
Yeah. You only missed by 2 points because it cuts down. Their AC is at 10 right now because of the -5.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You know what? And I haven't been missing lately, so I guess that's it. This is it, right? Anyways, I guess I have my. You know what? I'll leave it as is.
It's a good idea.
Reload my rifle and take cover.
Yeah. All right. So taking cover. They're not going to go again this round, but next round the cover will actually give you even more armor class. Just so you know, I think it's a +3 or something. Rachael, you're up. What are you doing?
So first action.
You see your friends before anything. You see your friends getting on the actual deck of the ship now.
Well, but they can fly, so. I'm gonna try to shoot the left end, the same engine I shot before.
Okay.
Okay, so.
Roll an intelligence check. Roll that same intelligence check again.
What?
Roll that same intelligence.
Same intelligence check. Okay. Yes. A 19.
All right. This time you know that you figured something out. You have a memory of seeing this thing. So like your photographic memory of an elf. Saw you see this thing punch a hole through the lightning shield of the Archmage's tower. Basically, it came out by punching a hole through it. So it can actually be used, if flown, to punch a hole into the Archmage's tower. You can use it. Basically, you can ram the Archmages with this ship if you catch it. If you capture it.
If we can commandeer it.
Yeah.
So it might be obvious.
That's what this is for, right?
Oh.
This needle thing in front.
Yeah. I get it. Okay, then since I realized I'm not gonna try to absolutely blow the shit out of it, so I'm gonna shoot people on board.
Commander Tenblade goes to you, my lady. If you wish, I can take you up there, or we can stay down here. Whatever you want.
Hold me, Jack.
He stands behind you, puts his hands on your shoulder.
Okay, so and just to piss him off, I just start flying faster with my jetpack.
he tries his best to keep up. With you. He's like, hold on. So you've reduced the badass commander.
Come on, Roger. Come on, Roger. You can do it.
A lovesick bird. So he's chasing you, trying to keep up.
Good night, guys.
I guess.
Good night.
Okay, with the first action, I get the height, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And then second action, I will cast magic missile with the second action. Then.
Okay. Go ahead. 144, I think it was, right?
Yeah, 144. It's 23.
Roll 23. Oh, nice. Give me that manifestation.
It's a D10. A 1.
We like things colorful here. A meteor. So your magic missiles that appear. What was your roll you made again? 24, I think it was.
23.
23. Okay, 23. Roll 1d4 plus 2.
Okay, 1d4 plus 2. That would be 5.
5 meteors appear around you and hover around you, and you may fire them wherever you want. Each meteor will do 1d6 plus your caster level. So
okay,
wherever you feel like it, we'll move you a little closer. Maybe over here now. The commander's trying to catch up with you.
Okay, so 6 of those. And it's 5. Okay, so they do. No shit, wrong roll. I rolled wrong.
You can set them as separate targets if you want.
Yeah. I rolled wrong. So the first one is 13 damage.
Where's it going?
Then the second is 11, and 14, and 10, and 15.
Where are you sending them?
To these 5 the 5 that are in front of me, like.
All 5 of those.
Yeah.
Oh, like the meteors that you fly at them, they punched holes through the chests of these guys. So it was what, 5 of them, right? 5 of them. So they die screaming. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so your meteors just fucking decimate the crew that's on that's battling Krill and the lion. Okay,
Very
give a
good,
second
very
action.
good. No, that was the second. The first one was to fly up to the
fly
correct
up,
height.
You got it. Perfect. Thank you. All right. So you flew straight up. You're now in the height, basically looking at the ship itself. There's soldiers everywhere. Krill, you're up, and this will be the last round for the game.
Krill,
Krill,
use me as a shield so
you
they won't.
see the lion chopped up 2 of those things in his battle main. He's got 2 directly in front of him, 2 of those soldiers, and a bunch of meteors came out of the sky and basically blasted the rest of them, punched holes through their chests. Fired by Rachael, off to your right. What do you do, Krill? You gonna sell some spices?
Krill, use me as a shield. I will defend.
Well, it seems I have gotten myself in another situation that I don't have quite
situation.
I cast a ward portal.
Ward portal.
What?
Ward portal. Okay, I can't wait to see what you do with ward portal. What page is ward portal?
He's gonna turn himself invisible, isn't he?
He's gonna leave again.
I think he's leaving. So ward portal. What page is ward portal, Jonathan?
The best part is if you turn himself invisible and the ship crashes, no one will save him.
I know what he's doing.
Because we can't see him.
That's why he's casting.
He's turning himself invisible.
He's turning invisible.
The best part is we won't be able to see him when he fucking crashes by himself invisible. Because we'll leave
Raphael, his mercurial magic for this thing is invisibility.
Oh, okay, cool.
So he's making himself invisible.
Yeah.
That's all he's doing.
It's like a corporeal.
Yeah, he goes into corporeal. Go ahead, roll.
Very clever.
He
roll to do the
can't
spell.
interact with anything, but...
Yeah, but nothing can interact with him.
Yeah. You better hope that doesn't last
18 is your roll?
too long, because then you'll get left behind on the damn shit.
So what portal are you holding in place? Jonathan? Roll manifestation. 1d6. Jonathan.
1d6, alright. It's a 1.
Okay, so
for the
a sigil appears above whatever portal he decides to ward. Which portal are you warding? You notice there is a little thing here for cargo, and there's a portal that goes into the
I'm looking at the palace thing, and I tried to aim it there.
Where?
At the palace.
The palace. Okay, so you're looking all the way over at the palace. Oh yeah, I guess you can. There's no thingy here, so that's fine. No, there's a range, Jonathan. 10 feet is the range. So there's a range. Yeah, you're gonna have to aim at somebody's ass or something. So close their portal or somebody's mouth.
Yeah, aim at someone's mouth. That's technically a portal. Like, shut your mouth.
I guess.
I'm gonna remember that for my mage. Ward portal for someone to shut their mouth so they don't have to speak.
I'm going to. Wait, I can ward portal someone's mouth?
It's a portal.
It's a portal. It's an opening. It's a portal. It's technically some type of doorway.
You can also ward portal someone's ass.
Yep, that's true. You can protect anyone from anal.
Definitely. But essentially, I'm going to cast a spell in a random direction in the ship.
Okay, so you end up closing the cargo bay over here. That's what gets closed. Roll a 2d6 real quickly. 2d6.
Yep.
Boy, get behind me. I'll protect you. Boy, where are you? Boy. Have you cast a spell again?
5.
5. Okay,
Boy.
so it's 50 hours. No one can get into this cargo bay for nothing. For 50 hours. Okay, so what happens to you? You get into a portal. What does it happen to you, Jonathan?
I pretty much like to everyone I see invisible.
Okay, so,
To the Krill, I end up in like a corporeal state, so where like I can move around, but I can't interact with anything.
okay, so
No
Krill
ghost.
pops out of existence for the rest of you. You don't see him anymore. He's still there. But he
Boy,
pops out of existence.
where are you?
So we'll put a little thing here to show that you popped out of existence.
Boy,
We'll put like a
take
little
protection behind
red
me.
dot next to you. Okay, so that's pretty much it for tonight, guys. Is that Raphael go? Because I know it's very late for him.
Stay behind me.
We're gonna end the fight, and at the end of the first round, we'll continue this next week exactly where we left off. None of you killed anybody or did much of anything, but you did start a fight. So I'll give everyone 1 XP.
I kill like 5 people.
Yes, I'll give everyone technically 1 XP for showing up, and then
Okay.
each of you may roll to decide. I mean, each of you. Let's actually give a reward tonight. Decide who gets the MVP award for tonight.
I'm just casting a portal.
Not the guy
in the
who just
wrongest place.
confused them with chaos. Or
So who we'll start with Brian. Who gets the MVP award tonight, Brian, for most valuable player?
I'll give it to Raphael for. I'll give it to Raphael for trying to seduce the
commander.
Sorry, the commander.
All right.
Oh, for seducing the commander? Yeah, that was commendable. Very good job.
All right, we'll go down to Raphael.
Roger.
Raphael, who would you give it to? That's one for
Who cast the portal on the wrongest place?
that was Jonathan. That was Krill, the Velociraptor.
Hold on, Krill. So you get it for doing the wrongest portal.
So that's one for Krill, one for Raphael, for Rachael. Jonathan. Jonathan.
Let's see.
Okay, since you haven't decided, I'm gonna go to John. John. John's not there. Tyler, who?
Rachael.
That's 2 for Rachael. Jonathan can't vote for himself unless he's gonna vote for. No, that's pretty much it. Raphael, 4 XP.
All right, cool. Thank you, guys.
Okay, so you get 4 XP, sir. Everyone, good night. Awesome game. Hope you guys had fun.
Absolutely, it was